So I'm in my office right now, here on Rittenhouse Square, and I have time to answer a question that I keep on getting. How is the real estate market? It is an impossible question to answer accurately without knowing which market the question is in reference to. I'm going to answer this question for the market that I focus on, and I'm going to share with you where I see tremendous opportunity right now in the Center City market and why. The headlines read that home prices have gone up and inventory has come down throughout the country, and this is true. But real estate markets can be vastly different just a few miles away. We are seeing this across the nation as there is an exodus from cities. It's not a secret. First, why is this happening? Simply put, here are the main reasons. Number one, health concerns, of course. People are scared of the virus. Cities are densely populated. Number two, a change in lifestyle. People want more living space. They spend more time at home, remote working, etc. And number three, people can no longer take advantage of the amenities of the city. I focus on the Center City market. This market is soft, and the suburban market just a few miles away is super hot. The main line, Bucks County, South Jersey, etc. There are bidding wars left and right. There are too many buyers for not enough homes. The cycle of moving from the city to the burbs and from the burbs to the city has been turned upside down. Young families who had the suburbs in their sights in the near future have accelerated their timeline and sprinted to the burbs to find a home, and in my opinion, overpaying. And on the flip side, empty nesters who planned on selling their homes in the burbs and moving to the city have delayed that move. Houses in Center City are still trading, just not at the pace and pricing they were a few months ago. There are good opportunities in the Center City single family market for sure. However, where we are seeing the biggest flip from pre-COVID to the post-shutdown is in the condo market. There is a glut of inventory in some of the best buildings, more specifically, the higher-end high-rise condo market. Why has inventory gone up? The buyer pool has shrunk. There are very few condo buyers shopping today. And sellers want out of the city. Many condo owners have second or third homes, and why live in the city if you can't take advantage of what makes the city so appealing? Retail is a fraction of what it used to be. Dining has completely changed. No concerts, museums, events, virus concerns, etc. So very few buyers in the market means that current inventory is accumulating days on market while sellers continue to put their condos on the market. This is a double whammy for sellers. Take that, and then at historically low interest rates, and you now have the perfect formula for a buyer in the Philadelphia condo market. Condo living is not going to go away. Developers over the years have built incredibly well thought out high-rise communities that will stand the test of time. Condo living is a proven concept. If you believe that Philadelphia will come back in the next 12 or 18 months, then you should seriously consider making a move. If you see yourself living in a condo down the line, then now is the time because buyers are getting deals. If you are an empty nester living in the burbs who plans on moving downtown when the time is right, consider these suggestions. Either buy the condo you want to live in the future now and rent it out until you're ready to make the move into the city, or sell your suburban home during what is an absolute seller's market and buy in town during what is an absolute buyer's market. If you can sell your suburban home at 15% over where the market was pre-COVID, and you can buy a condo 15% below where the market was pre-COVID, you've made one hell of a decision. This is conservative too. The city of Philadelphia is down right now, but it won't be for long. It is human nature to want to be around others. We have arguably the best restaurants in the country. In addition, we have a top 5 combination of eds and meds. We have world-class museums and beautiful parks. Most importantly, Philadelphians have a great attitude, and we are figuring it out and making things work during an uncomfortable time. Just come into town and see for yourself. People are out and about, and it will make you quickly realize why living in Center City is so special. Dine on 18th Street, just over there, on a Friday or Saturday. The street is shut down and the seating spills over onto the street. It is a great scene, and you'll see what I'm talking about. In a lot of ways, it reminds you of the street scenes in Europe. We are adapting and we will come out of this better than before. Ultimately, the city is where people want to live and work. As offices and businesses reopen, people will prioritize proximity and convenience once again. I urge you to come into town, do your due diligence, explore each building. We take COVID seriously, and all showings will be conducted in a safe manner. Now, this is important to mention, as I don't want you to believe you will get a steal on every condo. Let me be clear. There are certain condos that are better positioned than others in the COVID market. For example, those that have outdoor space or those that are one of a kind. Some condos are highly sought after in any market, and those will sell. But the rest, which is the vast majority, will and have been facing downward pricing pressure. Pick the condo you want and put your best foot forward. If the seller says no, just move on. A motivated seller is just next door. Sellers are little by little getting realistic. There are sellers willing to let their condos go now at a great discount for their convenience. I've seen it, and my buyer clients have seen it too. I put 2 condos under contract recently that are in line with what I'm sharing with you. One for 20% below original asking price, and the other for 21.4% below the original asking price. These aren't made up numbers. If it weren't for COVID, this would not be the case. They would have sold for close to asking. I track condo sales. This is what I do. A unit just traded for 32.3% below the original asking price, and another for 32.6% below the original asking price, and both were terrific units. Now, these were unique situations and definitely exceptions, but still worth mentioning. The bottom line is, you will be surprised at what you can get now compared to where condos were trading just a short time ago. You've heard this quote before: be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. If you didn't invest in the stock market on March 23rd of this year, you definitely regret it. The pricing available in the established high-rise condo buildings now and over the next few months will not be available once the city is back. You'll probably regret not going for the discount. I am highly recommending that you shift your thinking. Maybe it's time to go against the herd. Philadelphia will be back, and it will be back sooner than you think. You can reach out to me anytime with questions or to set up a time to go condo hunting. I would love it. Thanks for listening. Now I'm going to go back to work to try to make some deals happen.